it's time for the Clay Tournament final rounds. Welcome, guys. There's been a couple changes. Not with the arena, don't worry, but with the team sizes. And I'll just give you a little peek. See all those guys? That's a lot more than there used to be. That's right, team sizes are now doubled. And we are switching over to a different set of rules. It is one win and you go on. That's it. You win once, you're the winner. So this time we have the Frantic Flingers versus the Heavy Healers. They are the first two of the 4 teams in the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals? How can that be? There's only 4 teams left. Well, we'll get to that later. Just bear with me for now. So both teams have long-range attacks. Frantic Flingers have the better on this one. They all have reads, so they are far more accurate than the Heavy Healers are going to be. However, the Heavy Healers have superior armor, and they have 16 teammates running around healing them now. Not to mention the fact that they have iron cores in them, which prevent them from being knocked back too far. So, which team is going to win? Let's find out. Oops, wrong switch. I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to bring these guys up when I'm announcing them. That way you can see them in their waiting areas. All cluttered together. Alright, you've seen them now. Let's let them kill each other. Might be one slight problem I have with this arena. It's a little bit big, so they'll take a little bit of time to actually see each other. But here they go. There's some fire charges launching out, burning some of the heavy healers to death. The healers might be in the back right now. I don't know. Oh, I see one right there. I saw a glistering watermelon in its hand. I want a little bit of healing right now. We've seen quite a bit of the heavy healers fall so far. And here comes the rest of them, charging out valiantly to avenge the fallen comrades. Of course, the Frantic Flingers also have some people in reserve. Oh, and we are starting to get a little bit of lag here. I'm blaming this rain. Curse it for starting to rain. Honestly, it rains far too much in my Minecraft worlds. And it looks like Frantic Flingers are heading in for some mop-up work. And they're done. Oh, not quite done. Ooh! That Frantic Flinger is gone. You all saw that, right? Well, I will go retrieve his corpse later. But I am down to 7 frames per second. So I am going to clean this up quick and make it stop raining. And we'll move on to the next match of our quarterfinals. So I will see you in a moment. Alright. The rain is broke. I got the next troops set up. And added a little something to make this thing go a little bit faster. We have a couple dispensers up there which will drop the colored die of each team, which will draw them out to the center of the arena where they will fight to the death. And over on this side we have the poisonous purples, traditionally equipped with their gravel, redstone dust, and poisonous mushrooms? Can they stand up to the Raging Reds? They have the superiority in armor, making them tough to take out at any range. And this is one of the matches I was looking forward to, because they both are teams with complete redstone dust equipment. Anyway, let's find out which team will win. It seems I have messed up the die machines. I forgot to set the frequency. Alright, fighting begins. I'm seeing heavy losses on the red side. In fact, I am dead certain that they are going to lose. This is slowly closing into melee range, which is not really a hindrance for either team, as they both can blind each other. It's just a matter of who blinds who first. Of course, with the Reds taking heavy losses to ranged attacks, they are definitely not going to be going on in this tournament. In fact, you can already see most of them are... Ooh, someone got knocked over the side to their death, completely knocked out of this tournament. And no more Reds are left. This round is over. We are going to move on to the semifinals, which will be... excuse me. Which is going to be the Frantic Flingers versus the Poisonous Purples. Both teams are going to have gravel. Both teams are going to have basic armor. One team is going to have fire charges. One team is going to have deadly poison. I am looking forward to this fight. How about you guys? Alright guys, here it is. The final round of this tournament. Technically not the final round, it's the semi-final. But you'll see what I'm talking about eventually. Probably this episode. But we have, on this side, the Poisonous Purples. They have done amazingly well despite having one less weapon than most of the clay soldiers. And their opponent, the Frantic Flingers. They have been frantically flinging gravel the entire tournament and crushing their enemies. However, their opponent also is equipped with gravel, but their major advantage is that they have reeds. They can throw gravel far more accurately. However, if this does close down to melee combat, while they do have sharpened sticks, these guys have redstone dust, making their sharpened sticks all but useless. Not to mention their poisonous mushrooms, which will instantly kill their opponents. So, which team is going to be the victor? Which team is going to go on to the final round? And what is the final round? Well, you'll find out after these guys slaughter each other. And they're marching out the gate slowly but surely. Several of the Poisonous Purples have caught on fire. Oh, there's a whole bunch of losses on their side. Far more losses than I'd like to see personally. And some of the Frantic Flingers are closing in distance, getting to the Poisonous Purple's starting gate. Poisonous Purples raining down gravel on their heads. I do think, however, the Poisonous Purples are going to be losing this match. They've taken far too many losses already, which saddens me a little bit, because I like those guys. They're my favorite color. And we're not seeing too many Poisonous Purples left. Seems to be a little bit of a backfire with my clever tactic to get these guys out of their gates, which also failed horribly. That they're not going after the guys in the back. However, I do believe I can safely declare the Frantic Flingers are the winners. Looking at the number difference, there's no way that the Poisonous Purples can make a comeback, even with their poisonous mushrooms. So I declare the Frantic Flingers the winner of this part of the clay tournament. Now, what could I be cooking up next? Well, you'll find out in just a moment. Welcome to the Clay City. This is the final round of the clay tournament. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of infected clay soldiers in here. Approximately, I don't know, 320 clay soldiers worth of infected clay soldiers. And up above in some drop pods, well now out of drop pods, we have the Frantic Flingers. Their job is to wipe out the infection. They are paratrooping down, and there is, let's see, 64, 32, 96 of them. And as a little bit of bonus fun, they have been equipped with diamonds. They're all super soldiers. They will mow through these guys like mulch. We just have to wait for them to get down here. Oh, there's a group. One of their groups is completely equipped with their elite item. So we should be seeing a lot of fires starting as soon as that group hits the ground right there. And they all have necessary revival items. Although it won't work on most of these guys because these guys are gray and they're green. So they won't be reviving most of them. However, the guys with the fire, they have gas tiers, so they will revive any zombies that have been turned into bricks. And they're about to make a touchdown. And boom, there they go. Getting ready to wipe out the infection slowly but surely. We have a bunch of fire over here. Alright, I have a lot of dead zombies over here. And some of the soldiers have been cleansed of their cleansed of their corruption. Allowing them to hop up and fight for the Frantic Flinger's side. Looks like Frantic Flingers have pretty much destroyed these guys. Of course, they were also fighting amongst themselves, so I'm sure that a lot of the zombies died due to cannibalism. This honestly wasn't as epic as it could have been, but I know a way to fix that. Complete foolishness. I've given diamond soldiers corruption. Of course, the nearby soldiers don't do a damn thing. And those guys are trying to fight me. Fools, I'm a god. I cannot be killed. Literally. Well guys, this has been fun. I've had a lot of fun with these clay soldiers. I hope you've had a lot of fun watching them massacre each other for your entertainment. Because we're all horrible monsters. We all love blood sport. But this has been the clay tournament. Frantic Flingers, amazing winners, amazing firepower, great melee capabilities. Not very much in the trick department. So I might do this again sometime, maybe with a more epic arena. But I will see you guys later. Have fun. Try this mod for yourselves. It can get to be pretty fun. Until next time.